Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. So I ordered this last September from Dorkside. I know a lot of people have had this figure for a while. A lot of people saw multiples in the stores. I never saw it. Not a single store around here had this figure, so I'm glad Dorkside finally came through. And of course it comes on the archive card back. Through the window you can see the figure comes with a DC-15S, the carbine, it's fine. Got a great looking picture down there. On the side, you got 501st Legion Clone Trooper, Star Wars The Black Series, and then the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm logo there. And there's the back of the card. Same picture as the front. You got a short bio right here, 50th anniversary, timeline. So they have Clone Wars and Rebels sort of highlighted. They probably should have highlighted episode 3 as well, but you know, whatever. Then you got some stuff down here that no one reads, and on the bottom you got the barcode and all of this little bitty print that no one can read. All right, I'm gonna get the 501st Legion Clone Trooper open and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is the 501st Legion Clone Trooper out of the bubble, and let's take a good look at him. And we'll start up here with the helmet. So it's a Phase 2 clone helmet. It looks just like it's supposed to look. Now, as far as the blue and the black and the white right here, if you look at a picture of a 501st clone, the blue stripe should continue on right here where it's white in between the black line and the visor. There should be a little bit of this blue stripe there. It's not here. It's fine, you know, especially from a distance on the shelf. You can't really tell, but they should have continued the blue stripe here, but it's okay. That's kind of a nitpick. But you know, the blue does look very good. It's a nice shade of blue. The visor looks good. There's no paint whoopsies on the grill anywhere. All this in here is very nice. Got some nice dirtiness and weathering throughout the helmet. Gray. Very nice. The black line is super clean. Yeah, I love that. Some more dirtiness up here. The fin looks good. Kind of, yeah, got some dirtiness on top of the fin. And a little bit back here. This gray is very nice. Yeah, I love it. And then from the neck down, it's just clone armor. It looks just like it's supposed to look. But you know, you got some great scratches up here, and you can actually sort of feel these a little bit. Yeah, they're there. It's fine. Nice blue. Got some dirtiness on the arms. This looks good. Same thing on this arm. Yeah, more armor, some dirtiness. The little armor plate on the back of each hand, and then the belt, pretty standard Clone Trooper belt. All the pouches that are there are supposed to be there. This looks good. The blue back here is very nice. Got some scratches back there. And then the legs, so the backs of the legs are surprisingly clean, but the fronts, you do have some scratches and dirtiness all over the front of the legs. Nice blue stripe, some blue on the knees. Yeah, that just kind of carries down. And then the shoes should be the dirtiest of everything, but the shoes are nice and spiffy white. That's kind of weird, but you know, from top to bottom, it's a really, really good looking trooper. But let's run through articulation on this guy. So you do have some side to side at the head, but mine is really, really tight. So there is zero tilt, some pretty good down, and not much in the way of up. That is it for arms. The right arm just kind of stops right there. The left arm goes up a little bit higher, but yeah, that's about all you got. But they can rotate. Oh man, that's tight. Yeah, they can rotate around. As far as elbows, that's it. You know, being on the old clone body, the elbows are pretty rotten. But you do have an upper bicep swivel. There's a swivel at the wrist. The right hand appears to have an up and down hinge, but mine is stuck. And for the left arm, same bicep swivel, same rotten elbow, and there is a side-to-side hinge on the left hand. There is some twist at the midsection. Oh, it's clicky. Yeah, there's some twist at the midsection. There's just a smidge of crunch, not much at all. A little bit of back and a little bit of side-to-side tilt. There's an upper thigh swivel, and if you rotate the legs out just a little bit, they can get up that far. They go out to there, and they go back about that much. He's got double jointed knees that get up that far. Feet don't go down very much at all. You've got just a little bit of up, and there is some swivel at the ankle. So being on the old clone body, not the best articulation in the world. And as far as accessories, there's a look at the DC-15S, the carbine. It's just like the other ones we've seen. Cast in kind of a dark gray, almost black plastic. Whoop, almost dropped it. Now this one is a little bit flexy, which I don't like, but the sculpt is fine. It's a good looking weapon, and it's very fitting for him to have it. All right, so let's see how he holds this blaster. So the right hand is super tight, but that does go in. The trigger finger goes through the trigger guard right on the trigger, yeah, just like it should be, and it's super stable. There's no chance of that falling out, and he looks pretty good holding that with one hand. I know usually they fire these with two hands, but you know, he can certainly hold it in one hand. And for two-handed aiming, that's about all you get with these rotten elbows. These are pretty poor. He can fire low. Yeah, that's about it. There is no way to get this trooper like this. So this is the new clone body. Yeah, you can get the blaster way higher, which looks phenomenal. This one, you're kind of limited to just firing low. There is no way to get this blaster anywhere near his face. You know, not even up closer to his chest. I mean, this is pretty much it, which looks fine from the side. From the front, it looks a little goofy. Yeah, and the fact that the blaster's kind of twisty, if you try to bend the arm in a little bit, it really doesn't help because it kind of wants to flex the blaster. Yeah, that's about all you got there. But you know, just having it low like this at a relaxed stance, I think this looks fantastic. And there he is on the shelf next to Anakin, and I think he looks really good there. I've had a spot cleared out there forever for this trooper. I'm just glad I finally have it. Yeah, I think he looks good there. The blue looks great under the lights. You know, just have him sort of at a relaxed stance. It's a nice looking trooper. And there he is next to the two Ahsoka troopers that I have. So if you have this guy next to these guys, I think the blue is pretty close. You know, I think he looks good there. And I think he looks really good next to Rex. But in contrast with the Jet Trooper, this blue is much more vibrant. This is a little more, you know, kind of washed out blue. That kind of looks a little weird. I mean, two really different blues. But next to Rex, I think he looks great. But this is where he's going to live, you know, next to Anakin and Obi-Wan and Echo. And I think he looks really, really good there. So yeah, definitely a cool looking trooper. I mean, I love this guy. Really happy to have it. Not the best articulation in the world. You know, the articulation is downright just abysmal. But I think just having him at a relaxed stance like this looks fantastic. He looks really good on the shelf. Top to bottom, I think they did a good job with the weathering and the dirtiness, you know, except for the feet. I really wish they would have dirtied the feet up. But you know, the scratches and dirtiness on the legs looks good. Scratches up here look really good. Yeah, it's a cool trooper. Really glad I picked this up. Happy to finally have it. But I want to hear from you guys, so please comment below and let me know what you think of the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And if you like videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.